fool. Hey, what are you doing? Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is... I've given us a chance to speak. The situation here at your college is I believe it is due to the very source of our the energy coming from it has prevented us from... The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. You set this chain of... You must understand the Psijic order. My presence here will be seen as an affront. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. As you may have learned, the world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed toward... I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am sorry I cannot provide you with... Now, I'm afraid I must... It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm a monk from the city. I hope we didn't offend him so... Beyond asking for you, he never said. Has Toftir been telling stories again? Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
What is the meaning of this?
Until next time.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play it.
It's always... Well now, my goodness, it's been years since I've spoken. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello from underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
I need your help with something. Something private. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence. Yes, but I may have entered into an... It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
All right then.
I still need some help. We're all trying to... Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Oh, good. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There! Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I'm not really sure. I'm sure it will wear off. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong. I'd better get going. I still need some help. Exactly as I said it. Now, are you ready to try again? This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it at all. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time, I swear. There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Agreed. And thank you for your help. You're a good friend. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. Bring... What? Oh... Onmund is to a... I'll make this very simple. So, there's nothing more to be said. Oh, I suppose, but you keep this to yourself. I don't want it being known that I go
No,
back
not
on my
really.
trade.
No one's heard me. I thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you.
Progress at the college.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Ankano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
I'm not sure what... A monk from the city... I hope we didn't offend him. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Has Toph... Please, don't allow him to Really? I'm sorry. Well, I'd certainly And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically... I'm impressed with your initiative. A most impressive attitude. Something as specific and I seem to recall Mirabelle mention... I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Jezargo has heard of this. And? Were they magnificent? Oh, Jezargo, this was not the intention to... But you are not... Still, you are a good friend to Jezargo now, for taking this risk. Jezargo thanks you.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's at... Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be on... I can appreciate that this... But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain... Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity... But it's more myth than anything at this point. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up, some mages based out of Cyrodiil. My understanding is that all they... I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed... It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulf. It sounded like they were heading there, though I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulf yet. Just don't... Expect them to be cooperative.
Until next time.
Those kids are really sweet. Years back, we stashed what we couldn't carry. Names have power, lad. You are the other.
You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of weight.
If you've got the coin, you've come to...
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to... well, I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the... Good man. Head to the Riften jail. You'll be well paid for your time. You're outside of town.
You must be one of those wizards.
Can I interest you? Let me see that. Yes, yes. Please, let me offer you this key. It unlocks my strongbox under my stand in the marketplace. Yourself. Anything inside.
Looking to stay alive?
Azura, just what... I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget it.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They are an ancient order. Watch the skies, traveler.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a... Look, we all... So I had this little... Well, she finds out and she tells her... Exactly. And now I was about to let that wench marry... I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a... that's the spirit. Find her and I promise you'll be well compensated. And let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. That is correct. You see, Frost... My plan was to take the horse from our Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what. Steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the... Sure, take... I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the loft. Take it. Well, if it isn't my little problem solver. When I find that bitch, I'm gonna bring her.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy...
Did we have an appointment? Items? What I'm not... Well, at least allow me to reward you for your uncanny foresight. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Okay. Now where did I put those spiders? Never should have come.
That's close enough. Give up while you still can!
Yield, and I may still show you. I'm gonna put you down.
I see you, but I don't see Frost. Come back when you have a reason. Ha! You've done it! Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you're playing a danger. Fine, you win. Take the horse and leave.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit.
Can you not hear me? Are your ears? The defiler waxes. Go now with haste. Take my beacon to Mount Kill Creek.
Get up there.
What is it?
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us, but we will. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. That's what I like to hear. I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
You're not supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards.
The Imperials are
Thane Briley. Is everything all right? I've not heard from Sorley or... That's good news. You have my thanks.
Turn out your house. Smell like a wet dog.
Hey, hands off.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them? Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny. It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine. Worse still, he uses the powers. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple. Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran has forced the door shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.